Alright guys, so we have had this RV for a little bit over a year, so it is time to officially do a 1-year review. Talk about everything that we've done, everything that went wrong, everything that went well, and everything that we've modified, upgraded, or added. Let's get into it. So I never did upgrade to the 30-pound propane tanks. It's a travel trailer. We're pretty close to our weight, close enough to where 2 30-pounders would probably put us over. However, taking the 12-volt battery off the nose would probably give me that room. So jury's still out. Also, you can turn this sideways. And I'm thinking about doing that because that means the hatch, the rear gate on our Sequoia, will open all the way. And I just gotta drill and tap 2 holes on the side and rotate it. There's plenty of wire inside. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. We've officially got our USA map up. And our rules are you gotta stay overnight and you gotta eat a good meal and you gotta do something in the state. And so here we are. Obviously Alaska and Hawaii, not yet, but Hawaii, hopefully next season. And we'll catch those 2 on the way. Should hit North Dakota this year. And then if we get what we want, we're going to go this way and run up to the northeast, all the way up to Maine. And then we're going to chase the lighthouses all the way down the coast, all the way back down to Florida for next season. Or we should be able to put the stickers on for quite a few more states. 1-year review on the tires. These are still the original Westlakes. We got about 11 to 12,000 miles on them. Still doing pretty good on tread. I got about 1 month left, so let me know what I should go to. I'm thinking Carlisle's, Maxxis, or the Saloons. I'm going to stay on the same size because why not? I don't feel like buying rims, but the suspension is still good. Everything. None of my springs are flat because we're not overweight. We don't race this over OHV roads or anything like that, so we don't have any issues with suspension or tires or anything. So after 1 year, they're still holding up very well. Stairs are holding up pretty well. They do lean a little bit to the right, just splashy to the right. I just adjust the bolts and tighten them up there every now and then, but eventually I'm gonna have to weld something on there. If you guys didn't get to see it on our shorts, you should run over to our shorts. We do a lot more real-time stuff, but this is a custom tire cover that we had made. This is actually our custom colors, our custom font, and our social media on the bottom. The awning, we don't use the awning as much as we thought we would, but when we do, we love it. And it tilts and does for the rain and lowers and all that good stuff, and it wraps up really well. So we've had no issues with the awning. Besides when we got it, the people screwed up that bolt, and I'll show you that. Now on the roof, we're just inspecting, making sure there's no cracks in any of this die core anywhere. All the way around, checking every single thing. Gonna look at our solar panel while we're up here. It does need to be cleaned. As you saw in the last video, I just cleaned the AC, so all of that is good, and all the rest of my roof is good. However, when we got the RV, the awning was messed up, and I've just never got around to it. Whoever had this before me tried to do something here, and the fabric isn't tight, and so the whole thing wrinkles. You can see all the wrinkles all the way down. But they broke the head of the screw off, and then instead of extracting it, they just drilled another one down in there. So I can't really get it to go because I don't have the extraction thing. So I'm going to try to do that when we get where we're going here to the first leg of our trip. All the gutters are clear. So that's it for up here. We're going to climb back down. Everything on the roof is good. I just finished inspecting it, and I did that because very soon we will be covering the entire roof in solar, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But outside the RV has held up very, very well. Not having any of the issues that a lot of other people are happening. Don't know if that's because I check everything before every single trip, and I keep the roof clean. I keep the wheels and axles, I keep them greased and lubed. I check the tire pressure every time before we go. Don't know, but we have no leaks, nothing coming down, no critters, because we have the red LED lights. that we put under there. If you didn't see that, go back a couple of videos. No problems with the glass, the lights, the anything. So we'll head inside and talk about everything that we've done inside, because we've done a lot inside.
All right, guys, come on in. So this is our inside. We've been in here for a year, and let's show you the things that we've done to make it our own.
All right, so the first thing, and our AC is actually running right now. We have the AC or the RV AC silencer. Look back a couple of videos when we were at the Tampa RV show. They needed an RV like ours to do the install, and so they gave it to us, and they got the install video from it, but we actually love it. So the other thing that we've done in here is this window shade had to be replaced. I found one on Amazon or Rec Pro, and it actually blocks out way more light than the other ones, and we love this one, but it literally was 2 screws.
You can see through that one. You can't see through this one.
So we love it. If and as they break, we'll just be replacing them. Otherwise, that's one thing that we've done in here.
Number one is baskets in the closet to make organization a little bit easier. We don't have a ton of stuff in our closets to begin with, but this helps me organize the little things so that they don't get lost. And then the second thing is we have our projector. We do not have a TV in the bedroom. We use this wall opposite our bed for our projector screen, and it's huge, so we really enjoy that. So this is the Purple Plus, and we love it. It has been huge for us to have a bed that is actually comfortable. We live in this RV, so it's really important that Jeremy, who has back issues from his accident, can function on a regular daily basis. And it is a full-size queen. This is a standard queen mattress. All right, so one area where we have noticed some wear and tear on the trailer is in this area. I don't know if they just didn't remember to seal around the sink or not, but it is definitely starting to separate, and it is, you can't really tell on the camera, but it's expanding. So this countertop will probably have to be replaced eventually. Hopefully the sink doesn't fall out before we do that. So we definitely want to get the taller oven. It still fits the same way this way, but it's just a little bit taller and allows you to have either a deeper shelf or a double shelf. I'm not entirely certain, but it would allow me to make a full loaf of bread, which we would really like to be able to get back to.
And I've already measured out how far down it's going to go on this drawer. I put just clear tape. And so when you open it up, all of our pans are under that size. And so we'll be able to swap the ovens out pretty quick. It's just, I think the oven's $700 or $1,000, and so it's not as high on the priority list as some of these other things you're about to see.
Another thing that we have done in the kitchen is to add a whiteboard to the freezer door. Boys really enjoy it. We like being able to put things up here. We have our words for the year up here. And it's just, you know, a fun little make it your own space type thing. We have hooks over here by the front door for our keys. We did put a hook up here in between to try and be able to hold all 6 of our sweatshirts right here more easily, but it fell off. So I don't know if it was just the 3M tape wasn't strong enough or if this wall just got too hot and it was too heavy, but it didn't work for us. So we need to come up with a different solution for that. We really want to switch out this door window for one that we found on Amazon, and it's like $88. We just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but it'll allow us to have a shade here. It's the thin shade. So we're excited about that because when the sun is on this in the morning, you can definitely see it from our bed, and the boys also have effect from it as well. So it'll be nice to have that fixed.
So one of the things we did with the cushions in here for both the dinette, just the seats and the couch, is we were given a 2-inch memory foam mattress for the 2 boys' beds, and we ended up cutting that and shoving it in each of those. The dinette ones have held up very well, and the one on the couch has held up well. However, the couch is not holding up that well. So
as you can see, pretty much every seam is coming undone. That's just kind of comes with the territory of having young kids. We've added the boys' baskets for right by their bed. We did this so that the boys could charge all of their devices, put their glasses, cases, and whatever other little things they want to keep in their cubbies. It helps us keep things a little bit more organized. Each boy has color-coded cables. It works really well.
We also got custom mattresses for the boys. You can see that it's cut on an angle here. We got both of them. They're 5.5 to 6 inches thick. And the boys absolutely love them, and they are super comfortable. We got them from a custom mattress maker. But that was a huge, big deal upgrade, just like it was for us to upgrade our mattress. We have hidden the boys' micro crawlers in here. So it's in the top shelf up here. That's all of that. There's all of the replacement parts and pieces, as well as the chargers. This is where we hid the battery system under here. And then I put fans to vent it. So you can hear the fans a little bit. But that's where our 48 volt system is. We still got plenty of room for their storage. All of that, all their toys and everything. And all their musical instruments are either under the couch, under the dinette, or under our bed. And there's plenty of room for the storage. So the guitars, the ukuleles, the drums, all of that stuff, the keyboard, all have plenty of place to fit. The seal on our toilet, it's a Thetford, and we're going to replace it with a Dometic 310 or a Dometic 320. Because this seal, it's been a year, and we keep it lubed and greased and everything, but this seal has damage, and it won't hold water in the bowl anymore. To replace this seal, you have to take the whole thing out, and you got to separate these two pieces to get to the seal. And I don't feel like doing that. The Dometic 310 and the Dometic 320, you just reach in there from underneath, grab the seal, pull it out, clean it, put a new seal in there, and you're done. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to replace this one with a 310 or a 320, probably the 320. We'll do a video on that because it's very simple. It's literally 2 bolts and the water hookup, and then pop the other one in, hook the water back up, and we're done. So I'll show you how easy that is. We want to replace this sink because we have to leave this out, and we've had so many things fall down in there that we've had to fish out with my little special mechanic tool grabber that's super long with little grabbers on the end. And so we want to replace this sink with a regular style. It's just a push pull, or has the thing right here. A push puller has the thing right here. Plus we want to get a faucet that comes up a little higher so we can actually get our hands under it, because that would be nice. We have replaced our shower head from the little switch back and forth to a push button. Makes it so much easier, plus it's a much better head. And we have 4 settings. We have 3 on the head, and then we can quick disconnect the head, and it's like a power washer. So we have done that. And it makes a big difference when we're showering.
So there's a couple things that we're still considering doing. Jeremy's mentioned a few as he's gone through the rig. Something else we've considered is possibly taking out the microwave. We don't use it a whole lot. We only use it for reheating food. So we're considering removing that and replacing it with something like an air fryer or something along those lines. And then the other thing that we're considering is what to do with this couch. We haven't decided if we're just gonna do a straight across trade. I don't think we're leaning that direction. I think we're leaning the direction of probably making our own, putting a real mattress down here and doing some sort of throw pillows on the back. That way it works as a bed for when my mom comes to visit, or when the boys decide that they want to start spreading out a little bit more at night.
So all in all, this has been a great rig. We absolutely love that there's no slides in this rig. It makes traveling so much easier. It makes travel days so much easier. And now that we have our 48 volt battery system in there, travel days are going to be even that more easy. We can use the microwave or whatever we get in place of it, the air fryer or whatever, to reheat our food on travel days because everything works inside. Other than that, I mean, it drives really well. It tows really well. We don't really have any sway. We don't have any weight issues. We're not having any issues with anything with the trailer, really. Just cosmetics things and preference things. The trailer's held up very well to a family of 6. This is the Grand Design Transcend 247BH. We can hold about 2 weeks worth of food. However, our limitation is we only get about 3 days of water. With 6 of us, you can imagine we're drinking a lot of water. We're cooking, we're washing dishes, and we're showering. So we have to find a freshwater solution to be able to replenish our water. Our tanks are black. Our rear gray and our front galley gray, they will give us 7 to 8 days, but our freshwater is only giving us 2 to 3 days, so we've got to figure out a solution to make that last just as long, because our battery bank by itself without solar also lasts that long. So freshwater is the kicker right now, but other than that, everything is good. Oh, we did do the max air fan. We did the manual one with the 4 speeds.
Here and in the bathroom.
We did it there, and we did it in the bathroom. We are considering doing it in the bedroom, but that's still the original one with no fan. When those things are on low speed, we don't have humidity in here. When they're on high speed, they actually pull quite a bit of air through the RV, and that was a very, very good upgrade for us. We did that right away, almost immediately. We did the one in the bathroom, and then I think a month later, we did the one in the kitchen. Stay tuned. We've got some more modifications to do with our solar and battery setup. We're going to be adding solar, and we're going to be adding a special DC to DC charger. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. As you guys know, a DC to DC charger we're a big fan of, because that's the reason you don't have to carry a generator with you. And when it's plugged into your tow rig and your tow rig is running, you have 30 amps coming into your RV, or 40 amps, or 50 amps. We're getting ready to hit the road. We're getting ready to do a monster trip, so you don't want to miss it. Keep up with our reels, our shorts, because those are real time. And we'll see you next week. We're on to the next adventure.